What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Paññā. I'm here to enlarge your frequency, to alter consciousness, to high your mind, to transcend the body deprivation, to ascend to the celestial heart on earth. Everybody wants to be here, not delaying time. Let's go. Be here now. When your mind's here presently, right here, right now, there's no delaying time. You're present, you're now here. You're nowhere before, but you take out the know, where, bring it together, emerge it. It's now here, not nowhere. You're here now. Peace of mind and love of hearts. Self-love. You probably heard the phrase so many times before, but what is it exactly? Because you can't love another person until you learn to love yourself. Now that's a phrase you heard so many times. Infinity. So with the self-love, it's a prerequisite of loving yourself. It's a living, loving, learning, laughing, lifting up the weights, lifting up yourself, elevate yourself. Because when you learn to love yourself, when you learn to love that being oneness within yourself, you learn to love all sentient beings. Because you know how it is to not be loved. You know how it is to be alone, and you know how it is to be in love. Often when we come into a relationship, slowly, surely, gradually, patiently, with honesty, we learn to love ourselves, and we want to love others likewise. Because we don't want to justify another person because we only want to see the good in them, the beauty, the surface, and deny the fact that they have that kind of shitty behavior that they have yet to work on. But once they work on themselves, we cannot, there's no denying that it is irrefutable that we learn to love ourselves. We also learn to love them just the way they are. Likewise, vice versa. Without making assumptions on another, we can love me the way I am, and I will love you the way you are. It is incongruent to your self-love, because if you love another person and you want to change them, you say my love will change them. No, that's the wrong way of thinking. That's not right. However, if we love them volitionally without having to change them, they will change for themselves just for you, because they know that your love is true. Now it's exceptional. That is something that you want to be able to hold on to and not release that kind of person that we come across. Because loving unconditional, that person that love you just the way you are, keep them. Because it's not sudden, it's not every day you will find that kind of person. It's rare qualities. So when you find a person that love you just the way you are, keep, because it will amplify your emotional content. It will not be contaminated, because that person has been working on themselves for years, since they discover their true beings, their nature, since the early age of 20s. Because from my experience, when I sat down in meditation and recognized that clarity within the nature, knowing that you are a part of that. You are nature. You are earth, fire, wood, and water. You are the elements. So when we're in the elements, we know that that's truth. So right here, right now, it's the mystical spirits in and of itself. Real love is accepting other people just the way they are, without even trying to convey the message. Well, we're trying to convey the message, but we can't get through their logical mindset because they haven't yet opened their auditory to listen to, hear what we have to say. Because spoken word is not special. If you're able to feel it, there's no denying it. If you know what I'm saying, then you know what is truth within you. In this vicinity, of course, we decide to live with each and every one, because we have to come back in this so-called real world, and the way we dress, the way we speak, in terms of the changes of this world, constantly propelling, and in the level of maturity, we know it is difficult to build the healthy relationship. And within this vicinity, we see this trends that is rising, and there's people phony one, and there's people who are authentic. There's inorganic, phony, whatever you want to call it. We need to be able to activate that self-love within ourselves. It is the way of the peaceful word, increasing an amount of love in our life, in your life, in each and every one that we come in contact with. It's not always easy. We get mad, sure we get a little angry, but we're able to withhold and contain the beast within. That is increased ability of giving us the love, the passion, turning the amazing lights that is on us. It is the beacon of lights that is attract love within and without. It is a sovereignty spirit, the peaceful warrior spirit, the peace of mind and love of heart, baby. That is attitude of the gratitude that we have the opportunity to bless others and get blessed at the same time. It's an act of kindness. It's a self-love. It's a self-actualization. It's the activation that deeply rooted. It's appreciation for life, for love, for respect. There's no doubt that one day we will be old. That is why I have also been respecting elderly since I was in my youth, as a child, in adulthood up until now. I still have respect because they have been here before us, because we have learned from them. In old age, we have to be nice, because some people who grow old but their behavior is foolish. As we release this feeling of this universal of guidance that have been the highest level of our appreciations, the level of our human, not an animal slavish way of thinking. It's divine mind sublime that we get to have this powerful speech and powerful affirmation that we use it as a tool, this body here that we use to work, to play, to increase our ability to have the feeling, to release the dopamine, the release of the serotonin, the level that boosts our immunity confidently. And sometimes we always trying to do our best because we bring the best expansions of our best opportunity to give our best because we want to be the best there is, the best was, the best there ever be. And when we give our best in love, in life, it's essential to connection of our heart spirits, not just for us, but also for those who we come in contact with. We give our best. We do our best. Even on the day that we feel low, we give our best, knowing that it's not going to be the best, but at least we give our best at oneness in spiritual, emotional, physical. Because that's all we can do. We can give our best. That's it. It's a blessing that we give our best. When we receive the best from those who giving their best, that's respect for all life in an amount, in the degree of the grandeur of life that we have to offer. Because I have love and respect for all life. And we come to relationship not just with a loved one, with a significant, with the love that yet to come as well too. We appreciate because we know that when that love comes in full spirit, the whole spirit, the girl who is exactly as we desire, exactly know what she wants, and we know what we want out of her, and that's the congruency. And when it comes emerging, and it's a blessing. When we see it, we miss an opportunity to come to connect with that Anna. We connect with that spiritual beings, but we love her. We appreciate her. Someone who is already in that way of spirits, we want to connect, but sometimes the professions in our life that we have to be so modest that we forget to ask for a number. But however, if we get to meet that person again, of course, if she recognizes who you are, come and say what's up, because love is open. Love is here. Love is to share. The changes of the season, the changes of the challenges that we have to open our heart, and that's what keep us alive and youth. That means that the reality don't always go how it's planned, but the love that we have to give is the way that we want to be with someone that is also in love with themselves. If she wants to give that love, to offer the love, volitional love, then I appreciate it too. Because we don't always have to preserve ourselves all the time, presently. But the image that we have for ourselves is not false, because we have that love, and it takes us to the way that our artistic way of the masterpiece, because the creation is love me as I am, take me as I am, the same way we will take you as you are, because we are always in the making, in the progressing, in the masterpiece in progress. We will find someone that will work, that is working on themselves, and with no judgment, as long as we have the communications, the personal agreements that we will make the life that we have together for the betterment. Because no one's perfect. We are here to make the clear, impeccable, and experimental in monogamy, and the lonely child is here, awakened, and also here for loving. Loving himself as we speak, loving yourself as you come along, ladies. Peace of mind and love of heart. May you always walk from the life that is the foundation of the pinnacle of my heart spirits. Peace.